Marlene Rodriguez has recently purchased this house, and the process went smoothly, thanks to the help of title professionals performing the many steps that eventually placed the keys to the house in the hands of the new owner. Designing Spaces got together with Anne Anastasi, president of Genesis Abstract and a member of the American Land Title Association, to talk title insurance and home buying. Exactly what takes place at the closing?
This is such an exciting time for you buying your house. I know that this is a thrill. You had the right to shop around for your settlement agent. Thank you for picking us. We truly appreciate it. As soon as you signed that contract and the countdown began, we started looking at the public record to see what liens, what debts there were against the seller, because you don't want to take over the responsibility of the seller's debts. Once we found all of the flaws and all of the debts that had to be paid, we fixed the problems. We ordered payoffs to pay all the debts. And once that was done, we were ready to prepare the closing statement, which is something you're going to sign today. And the closing statement outlines all of the debts, all of the fees, all of the charges that the buyer has to pay and the seller has to pay in relation to the transaction. After all the documents are signed, after the debts are all paid, after you get the keys, you get to go unpack. But we still have a lot of work to do. We have to send out payoffs to make sure that the seller's mortgage is paid in full. We have to then go to the courthouse and record the documents, because it's the only way the world's going to know that this house is yours. And thankfully, you decided to buy an owner's title insurance policy.
I know I did, but can you explain what title insurance is?
Sure. Title insurance ensures that the property that you're buying is free and clear of somebody else's debts, somebody else's liens. You don't want to buy a property that has an unpaid mortgage on it that's not yours, or unpaid real estate taxes, or delinquent child support. So what we do is make sure that doesn't happen. We also discover and disclose to you those items that will remain against the property. Things such as utility easements or sewer company rights of way. You need to know about those things also. If a title defect goes undisclosed or undiscovered by us, say that we missed that easement and we don't tell you about it, or say there was a forgery somewhere along the line in the history of this title, as long as you have that owner's title insurance policy, you are protected.
So what kind of problems do you look for?
We read deeds. We read mortgages. We review court proceedings. We look for delinquent taxes, delinquent child support payments. Once we do all of this research, we issue what's called a title commitment. And on the title commitment, it shows you a number of things, but two of the important things are all of the items that need to be fixed, paid off, taken care of in some way, and all of those items that I talked about before, which are the things that you're buying the property subject to. Our job is to find the problems, fix the problems, so that when you come here today, you're going to have a smooth, trouble-free closing.
So what happens? Can you give us an example?
Imagine that you buy a property from a builder, and the builder forgets to pay the roofer. For some reason, that roofer wants to get paid. The roofer files a lien, and the title company, when they were doing the research, they missed picking up that lien was against the property. Settlement goes through. The roofer doesn't get paid. The roofer's knocking on your door looking for a payment for the roof.
How does an owner's title insurance policy protect me?
If you were the people buying the new construction and you had an owner's title insurance policy, the title company steps in and pays the roofer. And another wonderful benefit of an owner's title insurance policy is the cost of defense, legal fees. If you have the owner's title insurance policy, it's all covered. So for a one-time premium, you get protection for the lifetime of your ownership.
So in essence, Anne, I'm buying peace of mind.
And what a great way to put it, Marlene. Here are the keys to your new property.
Fantastic.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
For more information, go to the American Land Title Association's consumer website at homeclosing101.org or visit designingspaces.tv, where you'll find a link to the Alta site and see this portion of the show again by clicking on the video.